Some people quit when life shuts one door. Some quit when every door is locked. But this story is about a man who kept walking, even when there was no path left. Stay with me, because his story might sound a lot like yours. His name was Daniel. Daniel was not special. No rich family, no powerful friends, no lucky breaks. He was just a regular man with regular dreams. All he wanted was a simple life, a job that paid the bills, a home where he felt safe, and the feeling that his life mattered. For years, he worked hard. He woke up early, came home late, did everything people said was right. But life had other plans. The first failure came quietly. Daniel lost his job. The company said it was downsizing, but all Daniel heard was, "You are no longer needed." He told himself it was okay. "Something better will come," he said. Weeks passed, then months. Bills stacked up. Savings disappeared. Then came the second blow. The landlord wanted rent. Daniel had no answer. That night, he sat on the floor of his small room, back against the wall, staring at nothing. For the first time, a thought entered his mind. Maybe I'm not good enough. Rejection emails filled his inbox. Some companies never replied at all. Failure started blocking every path. Friends stopped calling. Family stopped asking. Not because they didn't care, but because no one knew what to say anymore. Daniel avoided mirrors. He avoided people. He avoided hope. Every morning felt heavier than the last. Some days he didn't even try. He just sat there, waiting for time to pass. Have you ever felt that way? Like life keeps pushing and you have nothing left to give? One evening, Daniel walked through the city with no destination. Lights were bright, people were laughing, life was moving, but he felt invisible. He reached a bridge and stopped. Cars rushed past. The sound was loud. His mind was louder. What's the point? Why keep trying? Why keep walking? He stood there for a long time, broken, tired, empty. Then something small happened. An old man walked past him. The man was slow. His clothes were worn. His steps were unsteady, but he kept walking. Daniel watched him. Step, pause, step again. The old man didn't look strong. He didn't look confident, but he didn't stop. For some reason, Daniel couldn't look away, and a quiet thought whispered inside him. He's still moving, even like this. That moment didn't fix Daniel's life. It didn't give him a job. It didn't solve his problems, but it planted something small. A question. What if I don't quit today? The next morning, Daniel woke up before his alarm. Nothing had changed. He was still broke, still unemployed, still scared. But he got up anyway. He showered, put on his old jacket, and walked out the door. He didn't feel strong. He didn't feel brave. He just walked. That day, he applied for one job, only one. The next day, another. Some days he was ignored. Some days he was rejected. One rejection hit harder than the rest. Daniel sat on a bench, holding his phone, reading the same line again and again. "We regret to inform you." His hands shook. For a moment, quitting felt easy, comfortable, almost peaceful. But then he remembered the old man. Slow steps, unsteady legs, still moving. Daniel stood up and kept walking. Weeks later, a small company called. The job wasn't perfect, the pay wasn't great, but it was a start. Daniel accepted without hesitation. The first months were hard. He made mistakes. He doubted himself, but he showed up every day, early,
focused, trying. His manager noticed. Then came more responsibility, then more trust. Years passed. Daniel wasn't rich, he wasn't famous, but he was steady. He paid his bills, moved into a better place, smiled more often. One evening after work, he walked past the same bridge. He stopped for a moment, not because he was lost, but because he remembered. Daniel finally understood something simple. Life doesn't always reward talent first. It rewards the ones who don't stop. He learned that failure doesn't mean the end. It means the road is asking one more question. Will you keep going? You don't need to run. You don't need to be fearless. You just need to keep walking. Even when every path feels blocked. Even when hope feels quiet. Even when no one is watching. Because one step on your worst day can change your whole story. So if you feel broken right now, if quitting feels easier than trying, remember this. You don't have to see the whole path. Just take the next step and keep walking.